Welcome to our deep dive, where today we unravel the phenomenon that is the nothing phone. For years, the smartphone market has been dominated by a handful of established giants, leaving little room for true innovation or fresh perspectives. Then came Nothing, a new tech venture founded by Carl Pei, co-founder of OnePlus, promising to shake things up. From its cryptic teasers to its striking design, the Nothing phone has successfully captured global attention, generating an unprecedented wave of anticipation. But beyond the slick marketing and a unique aesthetic, the pressing question remains: does the Nothing phone truly deliver on its grand promises, or is it merely another overhyped gadget destined to fade into obscurity? In this detailed review, we will dissect every aspect of the device, examining its design, performance, camera capabilities, software experience, and overall value proposition to determine if it stands a chance against industry titans or if its biggest asset is simply the hype surrounding it. We embark on this journey to separate fact from fiction and to uncover the real story behind Nothing's audacious entry into the fiercely competitive smartphone arena. The Nothing phone's most distinguishing characteristic is undoubtedly its design, which leans heavily into a transparent aesthetic and its signature glyph interface. Unlike the homogeneous slabs we've grown accustomed to, Nothing dared to bare, showcasing select internal components through a clear glass back. This design choice isn't just cosmetic, it's a deliberate statement about transparency and a rejection of conventional smartphone aesthetics. Complementing this, the glyph interface, a series of customizable LED light strips on the rear, serves multiple functions. It acts as a visual notification system, a charging indicator, and even a unique fill light for photos, offering an alternative to traditional sound and vibration alerts. While undoubtedly eye-catching and a refreshing deviation, the practical utility of the glyph interface in day-to-day use is a point of contention. Is it a genuinely innovative interaction method that redefines how we engage with our devices, providing alternative sound and vibration alerts, or is it simply a novel gimmick that quickly loses its appeal once the initial wonder wears off? We will examine whether this bold design truly enhances the user experience or merely serves as a powerful marketing tool. Beyond its striking exterior, a smartphone's true mettle is tested by its performance and software. The Nothing phone series, whether the Phone 1 with its Snapdragon 778G Plus or the Phone 2 featuring the more powerful Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, aims to deliver a fluid user experience. Nothing OS, their custom Android skin, is renowned for its minimalistic design, aiming to provide a near-stock Android experience with unique widgets and custom fonts. It prioritizes speed and efficiency, largely avoiding bloatware that often plagues other OEM devices. However, the choice of processor, especially the Snapdragon 778G Plus in the Phone 1, raised questions about its ability to compete with flagships, leading some to wonder if it was underpowered for its price point at launch. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 in the Phone 2 addresses this, offering flagship-level performance. Updates have generally been consistent, though the long-term support remains to be seen. While the OS is clean and intuitive, some users might find the visual customization options limited compared to more feature-rich Android skins. The balance between offering a distinct identity and maintaining core Android functionality is crucial here. We evaluate if Nothing OS truly offers a near-stock Android experience that feels premium, or if it lacks the robust features some users expect. For many, the smartphone camera is the primary decision-making factor, and Nothing's approach to imaging has been a mixed bag. The Nothing Phone 1 featured a dual 50MP camera setup, promising impressive results, while the Phone 2 upgraded its main sensor to the IMX890, also 50MP. Both phones focus on delivering natural and balanced photos rather than over-processed, vibrant images. On paper, these specifications sound competitive, but real-world performance often tells a different story. In well-lit conditions, both devices capture detailed and color-accurate photos, performing admirably. However, challenges emerge in low-light scenarios, where noise can become apparent and dynamic range sometimes struggles compared to top-tier flagships. The ultra-wide lens, while useful, often lacks the same sharpness and detail as the main sensor. Video capabilities are decent, supporting 4K recording, but they don't necessarily stand out in a crowded market. The Nothing Phone's camera system, while competent, doesn't break new ground. It offers a reliable point-and-shoot experience for the average user, delivering natural and balanced photos. But it struggles to match the computational photography prowess of industry leaders who consistently push boundaries in image processing and sensor technology. This leads us to question if its camera lives up to the overall disruptor image Nothing cultivates. In the fast-paced world of smartphones, battery life is paramount, directly impacting user satisfaction. The Nothing Phone 1 typically came with a 4500 mAh battery, while the Nothing Phone 2 upped this to 4700 mAh. Both capacities are quite standard for modern flagships and upper mid-range devices. In real-world usage, the Phone 1 generally offered reliable all-day usage, often lasting a full workday with moderate use, achieving about 6 to 7 hours of screen-on time. The Phone 2, with its larger battery and more efficient Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, pushed this further, often exceeding a full day and reaching 7 to 8 hours of screen-on time. For charging, Nothing devices support reasonable fast charging speeds, for instance, the Phone 1 at 33W and Phone 2 at 45W. They also notably include wireless charging, a feature often omitted in this price bracket, along with reverse wireless charging. While the charging speeds are respectable, they don't break any records compared to some competitors offering 60W or even 120W charging. The inclusion of wireless charging and reverse wireless charging is a definite plus for convenience. Overall, the battery performance is solid and practical, meeting, if not slightly exceeding, expectations for its category. It ensures users can confidently navigate their day without constant battery anxiety, but it doesn't revolutionize the field, opting for a practical approach over groundbreaking speeds. Nothing's ambition extends far beyond just smartphones. The company is actively striving to build a cohesive and user-centric ecosystem. This strategy is reminiscent of tech giants like Apple and Samsung, who thrive on interlocking devices and services. Nothing began its journey into hardware with the Ear 1 and Ear 2 earbuds, known for their transparent design and competitive pricing. More recently, they launched CMF by Nothing, an entirely new sub-brand focused on more affordable yet stylish tech accessories like smartwatches, neckbands, and chargers. The idea is to create a seamless experience where all Nothing and CMF devices work harmoniously together, offering intuitive connectivity and a unified design language. This ecosystem approach aims to foster brand loyalty and provide a complete tech experience under the Nothing umbrella. However, building a robust ecosystem is an incredibly challenging and capital-intensive endeavor. It requires consistent innovation across multiple product categories and significant investment in software integration. While the vision is clear, the execution is still in its early stages, and whether Nothing can truly compete with established ecosystems or if this is an ambitious but challenging strategy remains to be seen. The success of this ecosystem will be critical for Nothing's long-term viability, moving beyond just a single phone's hype to a sustainable tech brand. Nothing's meteoric rise owes much to its masterclass in marketing and community engagement, spearheaded by Carl Pei. Leveraging his prior success with OnePlus, Pei meticulously orchestrated a campaign built on secrecy, drip-fed information, and direct community interaction. This involved cryptic teasers on social media platforms like Twitter, exclusive interviews, and engaging early adopters through investor programs and beta tests. The strategy generated enormous anticipation and discussion, turning product launches into global events rather than mere announcements. Nothing successfully tapped into a desire for something different, positioning itself as a challenger brand for tech enthusiasts yearning for true innovation in a seemingly stagnant market. They cultivated a passionate fan base, reminiscent of early OnePlus days, where users felt part of the brand's journey. However, this high-stakes marketing approach also meant that expectations soared to stratospheric levels. Every promise, every subtle hint was amplified by the community, creating a significant burden on the final product to deliver. This raises the question, was the hype organic, fueled by genuine excitement for true innovation, or was it a carefully manufactured spectacle designed to maximize buzz? The effectiveness of this strategy is undeniable in terms of brand awareness, but it also set the bar exceptionally high, making the overhyped verdict a critical consideration. Understanding the Nothing phone's true value requires a careful comparison of its price point against its feature set and the broader competitive landscape. Both the Phone 1 and Phone 2 launched at competitive mid-range to upper mid-range prices, aiming to disrupt segments often dominated by brands like Google, Samsung, and OnePlus. For instance, the Phone 1 at its launch price offered a unique design, a clean Android experience, and wireless charging, features not commonly found at that price. The Phone 2, moving into a higher price bracket, brought a more powerful processor and refined design. However, while the Nothing phone provides a distinct aesthetic and a near-stock Android experience, its core hardware specifications, camera, battery, and raw performance, especially Phone 1, often align with or are sometimes surpassed by similarly priced devices from established players. You are undeniably paying a premium for the unique design and the Nothing brand identity. The question then becomes, is the transparent back and glyph interface combined with a clean OS sufficient to justify its cost when competitors offer more robust camera systems, faster charging, or even more powerful processors at comparable prices? The value proposition hinges on how much a user prioritizes design and brand identity over sheer specifications and established reliability, as the price point places it in direct contention with devices that offer different strengths. We examine if it's a good deal for the features it offers or if you're primarily investing in the Nothing experience. After a comprehensive deep dive into every facet of the Nothing phone, we arrive at the pivotal question: was it overhyped? The answer, like most things in tech, isn't a simple yes or no. It's nuanced. On one hand, Nothing undeniably delivered on its promise of a unique design, offering a refreshing departure from the conventional smartphone aesthetic with its transparent back and the captivating glyph interface. The clean, bloatware-free Nothing OS provides a delightful user experience, and the inclusion of wireless charging at its price point was a welcome addition. This combination certainly justifies some of the initial excitement, proving Nothing can innovate in specific areas. However, where the hype perhaps outstripped reality was in its fundamental performance and camera capabilities, especially with the Phone 1. While competent, they didn't revolutionize the industry or significantly outperform established competitors, particularly in areas like low-light photography. The ambitious ecosystem play is still nascent, so while not a revolutionary game-changer in every single aspect, the Nothing phone is far from a failure. It's a strong contender that caters to a specific demographic, those who value distinctive design and a minimalist software experience over raw power or cutting-edge camera prowess. It successfully carved out a niche by offering an alternative to the mainstream, even if it didn't completely rewrite the rules. Looking ahead, the journey for Nothing is far from over. Having successfully established itself as a brand known for distinct design and a commitment to user experience, the next phase will be crucial for its long-term viability. Future iterations of the Nothing phone will need to build upon the strengths of its predecessors while addressing criticisms, particularly in camera performance, and possibly expanding the feature set without sacrificing the minimalist philosophy. Continued refinement of Nothing OS and deeper integration within its nascent CMF ecosystem will be paramount. The biggest challenge for Nothing will be maintaining its challenger brand image and innovation drive as it grows, avoiding the pitfalls of becoming just another mainstream player. Can it sustain the excitement and deliver on expectations without resorting to gimmicks? Its success will largely depend on its ability to consistently innovate and differentiate in a cutthroat market, moving beyond the initial hype to build a loyal customer base. If Nothing can continue to offer a compelling alternative that truly resonates with users who seek both style and substance, it has the potential to cement its position as a significant and refreshing force in the tech industry, proving that innovation, even incremental, can still carve out success. The future for Nothing is poised to be an intriguing one, watching if it can truly deliver on its promise to make tech fun again, and if it can move from a niche contender to a major player.